I'd like to take this time right now to introduce you to one of the head guides here at Hunt the Rackett. Not only a great young man, employee, but he's turned into quite a good friend and part of our family. I want to introduce you to Shane Conley. Shane,
thanks,
how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Yeah. Pleasure to be here, always in the Sandhills.
Another head guide, Billy Krieger. Nice young man. He's like Shane, he's become a member of the family and just a tremendous hunter. I want to introduce you to our customers.
Thank you.
So let me ask you, when a hunter gets here, what can he expect when he first gets here?
Well, a warm welcome. You know, here we're in the Sandhills. We want you to enjoy yourself, and that's what we're here for. But we'll start off by taking care of some legal stuff. You know, got to make sure that you sign a liability form. You know, we haven't had any issues out here, and we don't plan on having any issues. We take every precaution here as guides and as a resort to make sure that we're as safe as possible for dogs, our shooters, ourselves. You know, everyone around us. We make sure that we're all covered there.
I thought what I'd do is, if you would tell our customers what your job description is here, it'd be great.
This is a really unique job. Went to guide school dreaming of this job, and you know, was lucky enough to land this job with Stan. He's a great man to work for. He runs a great outfit. There's countless stuff to be done here at the Rackett. So I don't know. Typically, it starts with taking care of the dogs. We have 6 dogs here that we work. We're going to introduce a new puppy here shortly.
I mean, for the most part, me and Shane kind of have the same responsibilities, but I guess when it comes to a hunt, we kind of differ a little bit. I went to school for photo, and I'm into videography and all that, so something that we try to offer to the hunters is, you know, you come up, you can have your hunt, have a great experience, but the whole entire time I'll be following you with a camera and capturing all the moments that are being created, and then, you know, at the end of the night, we have dinner. And after dinner, I'll hook up to the TV and we can go through all the video footage, and we can have a lot of laughs from that. And then that's also video footage that you can take home that I'll put together a nice edit, and you know, the people can take all that home and share that and have that for a long time.
We also take care of a lot of our landscape. We have 24,000 acres here at Rackett. We do a lot of habitat building and work on the ecosystem as much as we can during the summer months. We're also introducing our shooting range and trap shooting and different shooting abilities here at the Rackett. So we're always constantly working on those.
If I haven't shot for maybe a year, I mean, is there a place that I can maybe warm up?
Yep, yeah, of course. Typically on the first day, you know, first afternoon, if you get here early enough, we have a Promatic thrower. It's a great pigeon thrower, and it shoots all different angles and auxiliates to different angles of shots that simulate both birds getting up in front of you in our field hunts, and then also we drop you down on the hill and can simulate our driven European hunts as well.
How is Hunt the Rackett different?
To me, it's different because it's really based on the history of this place, you know, itself, which is really unique. That's one of the things that people, when they first get here, they really like the most. They like hearing about the history of this place. It's really exciting. And then just the amount of birds. You're not going on a hunt where you're going to kick up a handful of birds and get a few shots. You know, with the European hunt, you know, if you have a group of 8 guys, there's 1,000 birds. You know, these guys can shoot as much as they want all day long until they literally, you know, their arm's gonna fall off and they can't shoot anymore. And as good a shot as they are, that's how many birds, you know, they can take home. The next day, we take the dogs out and we do a field hunt, and it's a little bit more low key, I guess, but still, I mean, the amount of birds that we get into is a really high number, and it's just a lot of fun for these guys. And it's a change of pace. You know, it's two different styles of hunting, so it creates you know, a little bit more of a spice, different sort of a spice to it. You know, and it's really interesting.
So talk about the gators a little bit.
We have 3 4-seater gators with gun racks, and you know, accommodations for the dogs. They can get you anywhere in these sandhills you want to go, and we found that it works really well to hunt these dogs. We hunt a lot off these gators, you know, with the dogs just working in front of them, kind of trailing these dogs. You know, everyone's safe in the gators with our guns unloaded. Dogs go on point. We jump out, you know, load our shells into our gun, and we approach that dog on point. These dogs are trained to hold their point till we get up to those birds, and we get up on those birds and we flush them out, and we, you know, bag them up and jump back in the gators, and we're off again.
Tell us something about some of the customers that you've guided for, and have they been happy?
Yeah, we have. To me, that's one of the funnest parts of guiding is the people you meet, because everybody's from, you know, you got guys from California all the way to the East Coast, and it's really cool to meet the different people, different stories, and it gets to a point where it's not really about the hunt, it's just about, you know, the camaraderie and the experiences that you make.
Is there shells here? Can I buy shells?
Of course, we accommodate pretty much any gauge of shotgun. We have a little stockpile of shells from you know, your 6-shot, and we have tons of that for our pheasant hunts and stuff like that. But we do accommodate some other gauges and stuff like that in case you're shooting, you know, a 20 gauge or a 16 gauge chasing around some of our bobwhite quail.
So you do have club guns?
We do have a couple club guns too. A lot of people like to shoot their own guns, but you never know. Sometimes there's malfunctions or someone's having a gun issue. We always have a couple guns on standby just in case. You know, a couple different models, a couple different gauges too, so.
Talk about the last corporate hunt that we had here.
That was a good one. They were pretty good shooters too. We had 6 guys. They ended up with they were almost at 40 birds, you know, the first day, and then the next day, I mean, total we ended up with over 100 birds for those guys, for 6 guys, in about a day and a half of hunting.
Talk about the birds. What kind of birds do we have here? And the most important thing is how many of them do we have?
We have a crazy number of ringneck pheasant. They're everywhere out here. And we have 2 giant CSAs that allow us to shoot both hens and pheasants, and you know, that creates large numbers.
No limits.
No limits, you know, which create large bag numbers, exciting, long, intense, shoulder-hurting hunts.
How long can we hunt upland birds?
We have 7 months that we can hunt the upland birds in our controlled shooting areas, from the beginning of September to the end of March, which is pretty unique. It just gives us a really wide range of, you know, of a time when hunters can come up and just continuously hunt, where, you know, the seasons are starting to end right around now, typically, and, you know,
and now is January 21st.
Yeah, and but you know, here, if you guys want to come up in March, you know, we can keep hunting in March. So
we're introducing these chuckers, you know, which is a kind of like a partridge. They're a lot of fun, and we also have a good number of bobwhite quail holding up in a lot of our trees and stuff. We have a couple miles of Blue Creek, which runs just about 20 miles north of the North Platte River in Oshkosh. Quite a waterfowl haven.
Ducks and geese?
Ducks and geese, lots of geese, lots of, you know, late season geese.
Now, I was reading in the brochures that we put together that you have kid hunts?
Yeah, that's something me and Billy are really excited about. Is we want to expand the sport. We want to, you know, make the young people of this area and, you know, of our hunters, we want to be family friendly, and we want to introduce kids to shooting birds and shooting guns in the proper way to do so, the safe way. It's something we're really excited about. It's something that we really want to get going and offer.
Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon at Hunt the Racket.